Bleaching, is you ready?
Yep.
Ready, bitch, you ready, nigga?
Yes, I'm ready.
What it do is Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Your boy CP, man, you know, local entrepreneur, Negro, you know what I'm saying? Still on my hood shit, but back on my business tip. You know, got the podcast going. Some of y'all might be familiar with us. Pretty much we just like to go over current events, a lot of relationship shit, and a little bit of ghetto shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it ghetto for our ghetto peeps. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much, you know, try to do some inspirational, sometime talk about, you know, even some business shit that's going on. You know, Nessa got her Yoni line going on. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to get the coochie wet. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see, you know, she's talking about your vagina's undefeated, his dick undefeated. You know what I'm saying? No, but for real, you know, just you know, want to have a little fun, but still shed light on some topics. You know, something for my people to think about. I'm gonna pass it on to my co-host, Radie D.
Hey y'all, Radie V here. Hot girl turned housewife, but I think I'm gonna change that because I don't like how that sounds. And they call me a toxic housewife, which is definitely not true. I'm a sweetheart. But anyways, so yeah, I'm here to share my little 2 cents. You already know I've said it a billion times. Y'all can also follow me for some more personal stuff on my YouTube channel, Radie V. But right now it's Don't Shoot the Messenger. So that's what we're talking about now. I'm gonna go ahead pass it to Blasian Mommy and let her introduce herself.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Nessa, aka Blasian Mommy, and I am a mentor to the children during the day and a podcaster at night. I talk about crazy stuff with these people, as y'all already know. I just talked about launching a website. Well, yeah, toxic.
Queen
Like
Tiziana.
this point, whatever. So yeah, you know, I just am in the process of launching my Yoni business. It's Yoni, not Yanni.
Yoni.
Yeah, I was gonna correct him on that, but I didn't want my
Yanni,
Virgo-ness to
Yoni.
overshine.
That's like tomato. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be
No.
you want to be right, or you want to be right, or you want to be married. You know what I'm saying? You want to be right and you want to be single, or you want to be married. You know,
Don't
Yanni,
start,
Yoni.
Kevin. This is not Kevin Samuels.
Not at all.
So watch
At
it.
all.
I'm Bevan Bamuels. I'm Bevan Bamuels.
Bevan Bamuels.
Baby
Okay.
Kev.
Baby Bev.
Oh my gosh. I
Keep the
cannot.
B in it.
Anyway, how was your guys' weekend? Because it's full.
The weekend.
The week?
Woo. You know me, I don't really do shit. I be on dad duty, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't do much on the weekend. Sometimes
Radie
go out
over
on Saturday
there
night to the
yawning.
strip club or something.
Yeah, I'm
but
trying to think of what I did this weekend.
she did a bunch of Kegels and stuff. You know, she got to get ready for the return of the boo thing. You know, the clock is ticking down. You know what I'm saying?
It's ticking down. I'm so excited, guys.
That nigga better not be in my DM like, we talking about a girl like that. You know,
Nah.
keep commenting on my girl ass online. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna holler
My
at
nigga
you.
ain't no punk ass nigga. He not no
the homies.
Like that. Nah,
you not a
more
nigga,
like,
man.
Yeah, you see it? Yeah, nigga, you see it?
Fool.
Like he's that type.
Yeah. Hey, fool, yeah, look. Yeah. Hey, Holmes. Hey, look, but don't touch it, say. Look, but don't touch Holmes.
I mean, he don't say essay, but yeah, that's his. Yeah, he on some whatever. Like, yeah, that's my bitch.
Can I let him be Mexican? Goddamn, we on the show. Can he say essay on the show?
He not super duper
like
solo like that though. Yeah, he not.
Hey, no more locked doors. No more locked doors. When he come home, he's like, no more locked doors. He gonna have Radie. He gonna have Radie on his shoulder. He gonna be strapped with Radie on his shoulder. All that ass right here. He gonna be like, no more locked doors.
Nah, you got the wrong idea. You got the wrong idea.
That's the weird. Hey, Chico, you like darkening up? Oh yeah.
You're so stupid, I swear.
What about you, young Ness? What about you, young Ness?
I was just out here making money per usual, you know, just be grinding. and just working on my website that was supposed to launch this weekend, but I am doing a little special to some of my friends right now just to kind of get it out there, and it's gonna get out there when it does. But
Yeah, man. Make sure
still
it
putting the
cleanse the
word out.
cooch. Make sure it cleanse the cooch too. It may need to cleanse the cooch, man. We need fresh cooch. You know, everybody that crawled in it and died in it. You know what I'm saying? Fresh cooch. All
Wow.
You
them
are
dead,
so
all
dumb.
them dead bodies. You know, y'all bras be having, man. Hey, man,
And
cleanse the cooch.
speaking of cleansing the cooch, you need to be careful, ladies. I know some people are into like douching and stuff, but technically I heard that's not even really
No.
that
The
sanitary for
vagina is
you.
a self-cleaning organism.
Self,
You ain't gotta
yep,
do all that. As long as you
yeah.
know, you keep your pH levels balanced, you're fine. You don't have to do
Which
all that.
some men can actually
So,
throw off your
Throw you
pH
off. Oh
balance.
yeah,
so
especially
you
when they
need
start fucking other bitches.
Yes.
they need chlorine. They need some chlorine in that shit. Then it sound like,
No,
you know what I'm
you
saying. Go
they
ahead and get
just
them
need
them balance, the pH
Don't
balance.
bust a
Chlorine.
Trump talking about, oh yeah, you should drink some bleach, and you
You drink some.
don't
It's all right.
no.
You gonna be boo. You gonna be boo.
Disclaimer, we do not support no type of bleaching of any sort
well, there are
except for your
foods that
house.
are high in pH that'll
What
keep your
about
pH right.
what about the
Spinach, pineapples, coconut water. Those will
Mhm.
all level out your pH to make you straight. You ain't even
what
gotta do
Yeah.
about
all
the
that.
bleaching? What about the bleaching of the skin, man? What's going on with that
Mm.
shit? The bleaching.
I was thinking about bleaching my asshole.
That
My dude
I've
told me he don't want
heard,
me
but
to do it
that's
though. He was like, I kind of like it like how it is. He was like, don't bleach it. He's like, that's some
What color?
porno shit.
What color is it?
you said that's what
I don't
shit?
know. I never looked at it. He said that's
Then
some
why you
porno
want to
shit.
bleach your ass? You
Oh,
ain't never seen what
porno
it look
Because I
shit.
like.
wanted to look like a porno. Like, you know how in the pornos it be all one color? Like my shit is not all one color. I don't think actually I really don't know. I never looked, but
Well, I
I
mean,
thought about bleaching my asshole.
your poon always look, you know, it's supposed to be like a pinkish color. Then you know your lips and everything be brown. So I mean, it's not supposed to be the same color like that. But you know, if you ain't never, you didn't seen your asshole before. 'Cause I know you be. I know you
Yeah,
be
but I
legs
never
up,
I mean I can't I
legs
mean
up,
I've seen
busted
it
open
before, but I
videos.
don't it's not like super dark or nothing. It's just not like I want it to be like light, like the pornos. Like in the pornos, they all get their ass bleached.
Yeah,
They all do anal bleaching. So I wanted mine to look like that, but my dude was like, "Girl, you tripping like that? Nobody give a
you
fuck
do
about that dumbass shit."
you do Mexican too. He ready to play in it.
But you know what,
That's for
too?
sure.
You
That's for
stupid.
sure.
No, so a lot of times when we want to do stuff, like most men don't care, especially when we like, oh, our stretch marks, they don't care about that. Our tiger stripes, they really don't.
I
It's
care.
usually we're
I
our own
care.
worst critic. You do
I care.
care?
You do?
I care. If
You
That's
don't
the
like
you
stretch
know,
marks?
first.
I care. You know what? You can have a little bit of tiger stripe. Oh, there goes the guest speaker popping in. But we get to him in a second. But you can have a couple tiger stripes and shit like that on your stomach. But you know what I do not
Hey,
like?
guess.
Women be having hey gas, what's up with a skinny boy?
What's
My boy
up,
skinny,
CP?
young, your man young
What's
skinny
up?
right there. You know what I'm
G?
saying? Hey, but yeah, you know, we were just talking about women in stretch marks and shit like that on their tummies and or whatever.
Well, I
I
like
mean, I
that.
don't mind it.
See?
I don't mind
Fuck
on
with
the
it.
ass.
Real
See?
nigga radio.
Fuck with
Good.
it.
Thank
Look
you.
at that.
Fuck with them
Okay.
thick ones.
See? You the
Yeah.
only one that I've never
Niggas
heard no man
like that shit.
complain about that
Nah.
except for
Never
you,
heard a nigga
Hold
Chauncey.
on,
Never.
Ever.
Well, we
ain't
didn't
nothing wrong
let him
with no
explain. We didn't let him
Yeah,
explain.
yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
cutting me off. Like on the side of your ass, your thighs, and shit like that. Like your stretch marks because you grow. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is cool. But like
Yeah, that's
post babies, like I'm saying the stretch marks be fine, like having little tiger stripes. But sometimes women be having like wrinkles on their stomach. Like it should be wrinkled up, and I'd be like, damn. Now that ain't cool. That's kind of that kind of turns me off when it's like that, like wrinkly. The tiger stripes is cool, but when they got old woman wrinkles, look like their forehead is sitting on their belly button.
We talking
I'm
about
bull.
from when you have a baby.
But
Like that
yeah,
little,
not
your skin.
yeah, that skin
yeah,
from when you have a
like
baby.
Yeah.
A lot of
but then
women
you
have that.
yeah,
That's
and they
called
Tiger
can't
stripes
help
is
natural.
cool.
it. It's
Yeah,
natural as hell.
you can help it. You can help it.
It
There's
is.
something that they can do about it. You can help it. Do
But
something about it.
I never heard no
No,
man
there's nothing
complain
you can
about
do
it
about it unless you get
ever.
surgery, and then
Never.
they complain about that. Oh, bitches getting surgery. Da, 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 da.
Nah,
See,
I'm
listen,
all for
Damned
it.
if we do, damned if we don't.
I'm all for it. What do you mean? I'm all for that. I mean, if you know you got an old 80-year-old woman forehead sitting on your belly button, and you know you got to get that taken care of. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when that shit all withered up, it looked like some dead coochie for real. Like you know, like some old withered up coochie legs,
What?
Oh,
like
damn, G.
just like that. Like you know, it's plenty you could do about that. You could get that straightened out. You know what I'm saying? Straighten. What my amigo say? Straightening. You
called a
get it
tummy
straightened.
tuck.
Right.
That's why women get
Straighten,
tummy tuck,
straighten it.
and then niggas talk shit about bitches getting surgery. So damn
I'm
if you
all
do,
for the
damn if you
BBL.
don't. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm
I
all
don't care
for
about the
the
surgery shit.
BBL. I'm all for the BBL. I'm all for the BBL. If you want to get
Any
a
of y'all
BBL,
had surgery?
I did. Yeah, I had a BBL.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
she added a
Yeah,
little bit more
I
caboose to the
got a whole
Don't you
video
caboose.
gotta
about it. We'll
maintain
link it in
that
the
though?
comments. But yeah, like he was saying, like that's how my stomach was after I had my daughter. I had that little loose skin, that wrinkliness, and y'all, when I say my confidence went so down, my ex-husband, he wasn't tripping. He was like, I don't give a fuck, but he knew I hated it, so he paid for it. He was like, go ahead, get your shit removed, get that shit fixed. And my confidence did skyrocket. It did. So I mean, I understand women who have that. Some women can't afford surgery, some women don't believe in
Yeah.
surgery. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would never,
It's
as a
it's
man,
like it's
y'all probably don't
somebody
really
for everybody.
understand, but as a woman, I would never talk shit. Like I've had a child, like I birthed a human being. Like this is what I didn't do. You know what I mean? Like I just hate myself to this. Like that's just what happens. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I
it's
hated it. I was
everybody's
ready to
belly
cut
ain't
that
like
shit off
that.
with a knife myself in the fucking kitchen. Like I hated that shit. But it's gone now, shit.
Well, while we here, let's introduce our guest, our first guest.
I know we just start
Introduce
talking.
yourself. Allow me to reintroduce my dog. His name is
Skinny boy.
He
Skinny
ain't so
boy.
skinny no more. He used to be like a toothpick back in the day. He ain't so skinny
Yeah,
no
man,
more.
they ain't been eating good, man.
So what did they
Eating
call
real
you?
good.
Skinny boy?
Yeah, Skinny boy
Okay.
P.
Skinny boy P. Well,
Yeah.
all right then. And where you from?
I'm from Boston, Mass.
So how do you know him? This fool?
Shit, family connections and all that. My
Oh,
nigga.
okay.
I knew this nigga for about 14 years, 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This was it.
14, 15 of them. I gave this nigga 14 good years of my, you know what I'm saying, at Vice and my Xbox.
Yeah, as soon as you got out, soon
I used
as
to be
you
locked
got
up,
out of jail.
Yeah, man, that's been my dog for a minute, man. That's been my dog for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas gonna do real shit. They gonna stay connected. You know what I'm saying? But I brought my dog on. We be talking about this baby shit and this baby. And what only you gotta deal with the one fucking with the shriveled up, the dead liver stomachs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta deal with that drama too. So my dog, he been going through the ringer with his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I do too, but I brought my dog on for the baby mama drama segment.
Yeah, man. I've been to court 3 times with my baby mama.
How many baby mamas do you have? Let's start.
I got one.
Okay.
Just one. But
how old is the baby?
He's 2 years old.
Okay. So 2 years.
Yeah,
2 years. Okay. And how long were you guys together before you had the baby?
Like 6 months, 8 months.
Okay. Tell us your story. This is a safe place.
We broke up when she was like 3 months pregnant, 4 months pregnant. Then we got back together. She ended up getting an STD. I don't know how she got that, but she ended up getting an STD while she was pregnant. I still stayed.
Nasty bitch!
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Sure is. Hey, man. Sure is. Then we got back together. Then when my son was 3 months, we broke up again. And then I was done after that. She put me on child support. I ain't have no job or nothing. I was paying $50 a month, getting called a bum, this and that, and all this bullshit. But, my family hold me down when I had no job and shit. But now I'm paying about $500 in child support. Still can't see my son like that. It's a lot of bullshit. She don't follow court. I'm 26. She's 23.
You see what y'all do to us? Put us on child support, still try to hold the child hostage.
Yep. I spared her 2 times because the first 2 times, we came to an agreement. So I didn't want to get her in trouble. She was prostituting. She was doing a lot of foul shit, but I ain't bringing that up. We squashed it.
Selling that poon.
Yeah, to a nigga that had red hair.
STD.
She had a pimp.
What?
I don't know.
To a red hair motherfucker? Was he black?
Yeah,
or was he
red nigga with dreads. Came to my house.
He wasn't Carrot Top, was he?
What?
He wasn't Carrot Top, was he?
Nah. He's some
That's
black
how they get known in Boston?
Man, selling that puss.
That she weird, but yeah.
So wait, let me ask you this. Okay. So were y'all in a relationship?
Yeah, it was in a relationship, but I really didn't like her like that, to be honest.
Wait, what? You didn't
just for the sex mostly, but I didn't really like her like that. I didn't care for her.
Are you saying that now because you hurt?
No. I promise. She ain't all that good looking. That's why Peter ain't never seen her.
Okay, so the reason why I ask is because we talked about this, a couple episodes ago about people sleeping with people that they have no intentions on being with or having children with. So
Yeah.
obviously y'all didn't use protection, I'm assuming, because you
Nah.
said the sex was good, right? But you didn't see yourself with this girl. You didn't, because you didn't like
Nah.
her that much. But you wasn't. But it was good.
Well,
But you still didn't strap up. So
my nigga, hold on. My nigga
confused.
Skinny wasn't getting a whole lot of pussy back in them days. You know what I'm saying? So
I
the
sure
We
sex,
talking
wasn't.
about now though.
he thought the sex was good, but the bitch wasn't even all that. He was just looking for a place to get warm. You know what I'm saying? He found it. Don't be putting all that on my nigga like, oh man, you liked it when you first got with her.
Nah, I
She was
didn't
a
like
badass bitch when you first got with her. It wasn't like that. He had
I
her
ended
on
up
the
liking it
DL.
because
She
we
got pregnant.
started talking often, then I started getting attached. But besides that, I wouldn't have looked away back then.
Now you got a whole baby. See, guys, you got to get to know these women and men, but right now I'm talking about the women. You got to get to know these people before you have kids with them.
Yeah.
You got to. That's it's gonna stress you out. That shit is a stressful ass situation.
But you know what? She got that STD because she was already fucking motherfuckers. She was already hoeing. You just didn't know about
she
it.
was. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Hey,
she was.
It all started off with a dance. 9 months later, she's got a baby in her hands.
So
You know what I'm saying?
stupid.
My son even got my last name and shit.
I have another question. Did you take a paternity test?
Nah.
So you don't even know if the baby's really yours?
He looked like me.
Oh.
But yeah, he looked just like me.
They identical.
He ain't got my last name, but hey, fuck it, right? A lot of bullshit.
I'm sorry you're going through that. That sounds tragic, especially to be so young. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot.
I know.
That's a lot.
He's having another baby anyways. So.
You say you having another baby?
No, she's having another baby.
I was like, wait a minute.
Nah, I ain't having no more kids.
No more kids.
Done.
It's because, I mean, kids are a beautiful thing. Kids and family is a beautiful thing. You just had a horrible experience. Horrible experience. So don't. Kids and family are a great thing. So don't never say never. Is all I'm saying.
He moved on.
How you treat your baby dad?
My baby's dad is my ex-husband, so it's a different situation. Yeah. There was love there and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So,
but what did you do to ruin it, Radie? What did you do to ruin the marriage, Radie? Tell us what you did, Radie, to ruin the marriage.
Most of these females, after they had that baby, they don't be want to have sex.
They act different. Nah. I don't even gonna say they want to have sex, but they change. Once they got a piece of you, they know they can hold on to a piece of you for life. They change. They act different. You know what I'm saying? They start. I think they don't need you no more. Now
I was really really young.
Nobody will hear that young shit.
No, I should not have had a child that young.
Wait. We're not gonna do that shit here.
It's the truth. It's the truth though. For me, I was still. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, it was because I was in the Navy and I was around a lot of like married older people, so I thought that I should be doing that too. But like, no, I was still a young hot girl. Like, what the fuck? No, I was like, it was like, no.
So you left your husband and became a dancer?
No, I was a dancer. I stopped dancing 5 years before I met him. I'm telling you, I haven't danced in a long time. That shit hella old. Yeah, I stopped dancing before I joined the military.
So what did you do? What did you do? What was your account? Everybody got an accountability in a relationship that stopped it or whatever happened.
I cheated. He found out I cheated.
You dirty dog.
I know. I felt bad.
Dirty mother.
I don't want to talk about it. I had to go to therapy. I felt it. Yeah, it was the first time I cheated.
Wait. How many times did you cheat though?
Once.
Just once with the same guy and multiple times?
I cheated once, but then he heard me on the phone talking about it, like way later, way after I did it. I was at home and he had came home early. I didn't hear him, and I was telling my homegirl about it. Like,
you was bragging?
No, I was just telling her, like, bitch, this happened, blah, blah, blah. And he was listening the whole time. He opened the door. He was like, really? Really? He snatched his shit. Since that day, we never been together. Since that fucking day. That was the last day we ever lived together. Everything.
He didn't slap you or nothing? He didn't backhand?
Nah. He Haitian. He got respect for women. He's like a real respectful man. He ain't with all that.
That motherfucking Haitians is definitely
No, he from Haiti. He not like a Miami Haitian. He
motherfuckers in Haiti. Yeah, motherfucking Haiti, Jamaica, all that shit. They snatch a bitch up quick, man. Ain't
not him. He was raised more French. He was raised like to respect women and be polite.
Man, the French people, that's backhand you too. Give you a French backhand. Give you a French slap.
Just like him too.
They give you,
Nah,
they
he
give you
was
a-
just mad. He was mad and he just left. But this was 10 years ago. So like
Damn,
since then I moved on. You know, he's got another baby, remarried, all that good shit.
Well, I
and
tell you,
now
I
I'm,
tell you
I'm
one
in a-
thing that's for certain. I tell you one thing that's for certain. Cheaters cheat. If you do it once, you could do it again. So everybody that's watching,
No,
down, you know, she's on my screen. She's down here. So
no, I'm over to the side, first of all. And no,
on my
I don't
screen,
do,
you down here.
I would never cheat on my husband. I would never cheat on my husband who was doing right by me. If somebody's doing right by me, I'm gonna do right by them. If somebody's doing me dirty, well, let the motherfucking games begin.
Y'all don't want to know. Y'all
Yeah.
want to know about my baby mama drama. My baby mama, I always tell people, man, she worse than the boogeyman himself. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Baby mama drama all the time. You know what I'm saying? Women at David, they be no. I be like, man, I be like, shit. So what you want to do? I be like this. Look, I don't even try to keep them no more. I be like, so what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? You trying to run off? And you go. You know. I be like, you go. What was it like? I be trying to Ike Turner them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to Ike Turner like with Tina. So you gonna leave me like everybody else? You just gonna stop fuck? You know what I'm saying? You go right up out of my life like everybody else?
That's that
Toxic.
manipulative.
No, but what am I gonna
behavior.
do? What am I gonna do? Motherfucker, not fucking with they BM or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I leave her alone, no touch or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Months go by, and motherfucker just mad about something one day, and then show up, think I got a shorty outside or something. I don't let nobody park in my driveway, so you don't know what car on the street. Could be any guest. Just because, you know, but try to do shit. You know, they try to do shit like, hey, your kid call you. Dad, can I come over right now? No! Nigga, it ain't my time right now. Like, I get her all the time when it ain't my time, but still, like, sometimes I got shit to do. I'm doing shit. Like, nigga, no, not right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I'll see you later.
my question: how long were you together? Sorry, how long we got together?
I was never. We were never together. We lived together for some years, but
P, that was
come
your
on,
girl,
man.
man.
I never.
That's
I
what
know.
I'm saying. How you live together,
No,
but y'all wasn't
That was
together?
your
I ain't never.
girl.
I ain't never said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" That sounds like some square ass gay shit. You know
You
what I'm saying?
don't
I ain't never.
But y'all live together.
No, we
That
didn't
was
live
your girl.
together for like 4 years and shit, but it wasn't like
for 4 years,
yeah.
and that wasn't
was your
your
wife.
you-
Okay,
No,
so
it
y'all were
wasn't my
married.
wife.
Okay,
No.
continue.
No, I was in an open relationship.
That's
No,
called,
I
what do they
wasn't.
call it?
and you were the only one that knew
I
about
wasn't
that,
really-
right?
No, she knew. I mean, man, listen, man. I keep it as 100 as I can keep it. She gonna watch this shit anyway. Somebody gonna tell her about all this. She gonna watch it. Ain't no lies in it. You know, we was living together, but shit, I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, you know, I found, you know, we weren't really compatible people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's for somebody, but you know, me and her, man, I'm telling you, she works in the boogeyman himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to me, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You know, you know, motherfuckers might obsess about me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like shit, man. I'm telling you, motherfucker. But like I said, we ain't lived together in like seven years or so, right? Motherfucker pop out my house, think chicks is here, be trying to scratch up cars and trying to, you know what I'm saying, chase motherfuckers, and, you know, kicking on my door and shit. They think motherfucker here, trying to go in my backyard and, you know, my sliding glass door and be throwing shit at it and just all kinds of shit, like calling my phone, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out who I be dating and trying to hit him up on Instagram and all the shit or Facebook, whatever she can. She got burner accounts. She be watching my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So y'all were together then. How you gonna say
no,
y'all
I'm saying
wasn't
this. I'm
together?
talking about the shit that happens while we ain't together at all. Like I just,
Oh,
you
I
know what I'm
see.
saying? Motherfuckers just be taking their life out on you or something. I don't know. Or, you know, just, you know, it's not even like, I mean, she would want to be with me. I guess she wanted to, but it ain't even like she want to be with me like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like, motherfucker want to keep a pocket ace. You know what I'm saying? She want me to be her pocket ace. You know what I'm saying? Like she playing motherfucking poker or something. She want me to be her pocket ace and just have a nigga right here where she could just, you know what I'm saying, take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
Right.
in case you need something, like we don't even get along. But like she got in an accident not too long ago. And you know, so now it's like, oh, what should I do in this scenario? This and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying, you know, basically gonna get paid, but it's like, man, I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't want none. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why you calling me about this shit, man. Call that nigga that you fucking with, man. Why you bothering me? You
Yeah,
know what I'm
why
saying?
is she bothering you? I wouldn't like that. Like, let's say me and you were dating, or you start dating somebody. Like, bitch, you got an accident? Call your nigga, call your dad, call your brother.
Call
Right.
some.
What
Call.
I do with me?
Hey,
Unless my daughter was in the car.
My daughter was in the car, but listen, I'll be like, you better call Tyrone.
I know that's right.
You know? But it's like, you know, she always like I give a little bit of advice, but you know, it's like I'm like her oldest friend, but then I'm also like her biggest enemy. Like she makes me her enemy. She's like, I'm gonna ruin you. You should see this shit. Like it's hard for me not to laugh at shit sometimes. I'm gonna ruin you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ruin your life, bitch. You know, it'd be crazy shit like that. Like I'm telling
Like
you.
now
Listen,
till this day, she be saying that?
nigga, y'all
Oh,
don't
y'all
know.
toxic.
Hey, listen.
You still
You
Yeah.
acting up?
listen. You don't know Baby D. You don't know Baby D. You don't know. He'll tell you. My motherfucking
Mm.
crazy, man. But I don't know why. Because at the end of the day, like, motherfuckers still gonna go about their day, do what they do. Like, I don't, you do what you do. Like, you got whatever niggas you be fucking with. I don't get in your way. I don't get in your mix. I don't get in your business. I don't ask no questions. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, man. Hopefully that nigga get you pregnant or something so that you can be worried about that baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Let this one do what he doing. You know, she called me all kind of names like hoe and all that shit. Try to say all kind of, try to tell me I'm ran through and shit. And I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, if that's the truth, bitch, let it be. You know what I'm saying?
Let it be.
You know what I'm saying? Let it be. Let a nigga be, man. But no, all jokes aside, yeah, that baby mama drama should be out the chain. She be like forcing me to want to get in a relationship. I'd be like, man, you know what? When I find an ideal situation, I'm just gonna go ahead and hold on to it. So then she gonna have to accept it and leave a nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? For real. But you know what I'm saying? She could like I said, I never stop her. Just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these niggas might like that crazy shit. I'm too old for all that crazy shit. I be sitting in my house. Listen, I be sitting in my house. Mine ain't had nobody over. I be sitting there watching the movie. She kicking on the door. I be like, okay. Mm-hmm.
She get mad because you show you don't give a fuck. That's why.
Because I don't give
You trying to get a reaction at me.
But yeah, man, you ain't finna get me going to jail and that. I got too much going on in my life. I ain't finna pop outside and beat you up. You know what I'm saying? I don't really believe in calling the police. So I'd be like, please, one of the neighbors, I'd be like, please, one of y'all call the police on this.
Yeah, that's crazy. Something must have happened there because I can't imagine. How old is your daughter? 8, 9?
8. Yeah. 8,
I can't
8 years
imagine
old.
being like that for somebody after 8 years. Like it's over. Like let it go.
You ain't cause you ain't never had top flight motherfucking penis like this. You know what I'm saying? This dick is
Well, then
real.
why don't y'all just be together? Why don't you stop acting crazy and then actually try to be with you?
Man. And listen, she do everything she can do. She send me text messages talking about her and the other dude be saying all kind of crazy shit. Or, try to show me her new nigga like I'm supposed to be jealous or something like that. Man, she sent me a message the other day, man. And this nigga was basically like thanking her, after this experience. And I'm just like, man, that nigga sound like he cried after or something. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
she ain't really
she's messy for that. She's messy for that. If she's watching, she's messy for that because you're not supposed to. If you really want to be in a relationship with that man, you don't show what he says to you to your baby daddy. That's fucked up.
Hey, listen. I told her, man, I just sent the meme. I sent the meme back, and it was this white dude slapping this other dude's hand with a corn on it. And said, "Get that corn out of my face." You know what I'm saying? Get that corny shit out of my face. You know what I'm saying? I told her, bitch, I'm a motherfucker.
Why is she showing you?
I told her, listen.
Really
I told her, listen. I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I'm a lion out here. I'm a motherfucking gorilla. I beat on my chest when I fucking bitch hear me roar. You know what I'm saying? After I'm done, they gonna thank me for this dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real. I roar after I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I get to hold my animality. You see Mortal Kombat, release your animality. That turns to a whole motherfucking gorilla monster. I'm Hulk smashing. I told y'all before, smash. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be for real about this shit that I be doing.
You know what's crazy? Like, and this is me not talking shit because I have a lot of Hispanic or Latina homegirls, and well, I don't have a lot, but I have some. But a lot of my male friends, my Black male friends who date Latinas, like I always hear the same shit. Oh, my baby mama crazy. She does this. Like they describe your baby mama to a T.
Man, she my baby mama. I'm on child support. Now I ain't on child support though. But listen. This is one thing I do. Now I ain't on child support. See, it's a lot of other niggas that's on child support. But I tell them, motherfucker, listen, man, you gotta take control of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like from the birth, from the when my daughter was born. You know what I'm saying? When they took her in that other room, especially my daughter was 10 pounds 4 ounces. So she wasn't fucking around. I make little tiny gods. You know what I'm saying? So my baby was a big old child. And they take him out the room and test him and all that shit, all kind of shit. I follow my baby. I want to stay in the room with her. You ain't doing no switch arounds. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? I got my name. I'm on birth certificate. I've been paying her on medical bill, like health, healthcare, all that shit. I ain't asked for no money off of that. I pay for most daycare, bikes, trips, clothes, everything. Disneyland, Universal Studios, motherfucking San Diego Guadalupe Park, zoos, SeaWorld, fucking everything that we do.
That's why she like that, because she's like, damn, I don't have to ask for this shit.
But I take my daughter by myself though. Water parks, everything. I take her by myself. Atlanta, Bay Area. I'm about to take her on vacation this summer. This business is jumping off, starting to jump in a second. I'm about to take her on vacation.
What about when her birthday comes?
When her birthday
Y'all do shit
comes, I
together?
do separate. No, we ain't never did a
Separate
birthday
thing?
together. It's always been a separate birthday. I
Wow.
pay for the birthday on my own and do my own thing. Her last birthday wasn't last year because COVID, but the year before that, I threw a big old party at the Jump Center and invited all these people. You know, $600-700 I paid out of my own pocket. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna try to do a joint, but we don't get along well enough for nothing. Only time we can get along is if we have sex. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, we don't get along on any levels until she need me for my advice that she don't take. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever had a motherfucker call you for some advice they don't take? But what about you? That leads me to my segment. This leads me to my ghetto ass radie segment because you know I got this. Ghetto ass radie. We gonna give her the floor. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Radie told me some shit one time. I think it was off camera. Listen, ghetto ass radie is like prior radie. We gonna tap into the past. You know, we want to take you like the butterfly effect. We want to relive your moments in your ghetto ass life.
Let's focus on the future.
No, we want to focus on the. You told me some moments about some shit you used to do to your niggas way back then. I've been meaning to get this out of you, and that's why I keep telling you I got a segment for you, Radie. Ghetto ass Radie, and I want you to tell us one of them stories. I know you say you didn't tore up some cars, you did some shit to your exes back in the days. You know what I'm saying? We want to know. We want to know what's going on.
Okay, what do you mean? Ask me a direct question so I can give you a direct answer.
Tell us some of the craziest shit you done did to your exes. You ain't got baby mama drama because you didn't grew up, but in the back you had that ghetto girlfriend drama. Tell us about it.
The ghettoest thing I've ever done, and you know, it's crazy because I didn't even really like this dude. I was just doing shit I seen on like TV and heard in
Sound like
songs.
my baby mama.
Yeah, I wasn't even hurt. I was like, why am I doing this? And this is the first and only hold on. Yeah, this is the first and only time I ever did anything crazy.
Brazy
yeah,
is
so I found
Brazy. You from Dago, it's Brazy.
I'm not a gang member though, and I'm not from Dago.
You grew up over here. Like
I grew up here.
Born in Florida, but you grew up here. Yeah, it's Brazy.
I don't do the blood talk. Sorry.
Oh God.
Anyway,
they blood.
But yeah. So I was talking to this guy. He was a blood. I'm not gonna get too detailed about the name because if I start talking too much, everybody's gonna know who I'm talking about because he was kind of well known back in the day. Anyway,
what's his initials?
Stop.
Not doing that. Yeah. And so anyway, this was way back in the day. I was probably like 18. I was probably just barely turned 19. I was in college. I was in school. Anyway, I found out he was talking to another girl, right? What? And honestly, like I said, I didn't really like him like that, so I didn't really care. But I just felt like I needed to get some revenge. So he had just bought this car. It was like one of them cars y'all used to drive back in them days. I don't want to tell how old I am, but it was like a
Ford Focus,
Caprice or something.
Oh,
nah, it was like a Caprice or like a box Chevy or something like. It was a box Chevy. It was a box Chevy actually, and he had just got it. So I put sugar in the tank. I knew where he was parked at, so I pulled up. I put sugar in the gas tank. He was about to get the seats redone anyway, but so I poked holes in the seats with a knife. And then I had some. I was looking at my car like, what else did I have? So then I got some Vaseline. I got Vaseline and I put it all over his dashboard because it was hot. And I figured the oil would like fuck up the dashboard. So yeah, so I spread Vaseline all over the wheel, all over all the vinyl or leather or whatever it is. But yeah, that's the craziest thing I've ever done.
And how did you get in the car? He just had his car unlocked?
It was open. It was brand new. It was like a bucket. He was getting it fixed. So it didn't even, the door didn't even lock right. And I knew that. So I was like, I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
Yeah. Did he ever find out that you were the one that did it?
I think I don't like I said, this was so long ago. I think he called me like somebody fucked my car up. I was like, damn, that sucks.
Damn, you never told him that you did it? You never told him it was you?
No.
To this day?
To this day.
So if he were to hear this today, he would be like, this bitch.
He'd be like, fucking Radie. Yeah, nigga, it was me.
Damn. What else you done did? You ain't shit. You didn't have a boss that admitted that you did some shit like that?
I mean, this was 15 years ago.
She was like, damn,
don't matter now.
Crazy.
You gotta let a motherfucker know you gotta let a motherfucker know you did that. You gotta get that off your chest, off your heart. Like, nigga,
I did that shit. I don't have no contact with him. It don't matter. That shit. I mean, that's water under the bridge. But I did a pop-up one time. I did a pop-up before. I did a pop-up, but that's not crazy, is it? He wasn't answering it. I wanted to know if he was okay. So I popped up.
You popped up. Did you knock on the door? Or did you try to open the door? Did you try to go in?
No, I didn't knock on the door. One of my homegirls, this was recently. Somewhere recently.
Oh, you did some recent shit.
This was somewhat recently, but it wasn't crazy. That's not crazy. Like, Nigga, where are you?
But you know what? I've talked about that before.
I mean,
like
you got a man. No, not to cut you off, Vanessa, but you got a man.
you're
So
good.
what you mean, nigga? Where are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on,
What
that
do you
nigga free to
mean?
do what he want to do. Nigga, where are you, nigga? You know, you got a nigga. That ain't your nigga.
First of all, how do you know what time period I'm talking about? I didn't say when this happened.
You said it's
So
recently. Your nigga been locked up for a little minute now, so I don't know how recent is recently to you. Because recently, for me,
before
would be like
that.
within the
It was
last year or
before
so.
that. It was before that. It was before that.
How long your nigga been
when
locked
I
up
talk
again?
about shit, I used to talk about 15, 20 years ago. Okay. It wasn't that
Mm.
long ago. It was more recently than that. In
I
my
don't
adult
think you
years.
that old to be talking about 15, 20 years ago.
15? Yeah, I'm a little bit older than I look. But anyways, so yeah, but that wasn't really crazy. I mean, I didn't do shit. It's not like I did anything. So
Yeah.
What if you'd have seen a girl? Then what? You was gonna get out? You was gonna get active? You gonna
no,
put
I
the
just would have
riders
stopped
on? You
fucking
gonna
with
put the
him.
rider? You
Yeah,
gonna strap on your gloves?
I'm really
Okay.
chill. Believe it or not, I'm not crazy. Like I'm not like how you say your baby mama is. Like that's outrageous to me. I'm not crazy. I'm one of the people who like I peep shit on to be like bet, and I just move accordingly. I'm not a rah
Bet.
kind of person. Like I'm
Bet.
real. Yeah, nigga.
You
I'm
like
a
you
G.
like
I
bet.
keep my
You
shit
like
G, nigga. Bet.
you like bet, nigga. I can fuck your friend, nigga. Bet. Nigga.
No, I
Right.
won't do that. I'll just be like, I'll stop
Right.
fucking with you. The thing about me is my vibe is impeccable. I'm not even to toot my own horn, but like, nigga, it's your loss. And I know a lot of people say that, it sounds cliche, but when a nigga stops fucking with me, y'all don't really know that side of me because y'all see me hot girl, ready to lot. But like, I'm a sweet ass girl. I'm extremely submissive. I do whatever my nigga wants. I spoil my niggas. Like, people don't think that of me, but like, but any nigga who's ever fucked with me, they already know. Like, yeah, she ain't lying. Like, she's a good woman. I am.
Nigga, yeah, nigga getting spoiled, getting gifts, and getting butt.
All that.
And
like,
nigga
I
get
do
that
all
butt.
that. I do.
Get that painted booty hole.
Like I'm a good woman anyway. So
hole.
niggas know when they miss out on me that they're missing out on a lot. They know it, and they always come back. They always try to come back, always. So it's like I just wait for that. I just be like, all right, bet. I peep the bullshit, and then I'd be like, month 1, month 2, hello, there he goes. I mean, it's like clockwork. Yep, I know you're sorry you missed me. I'm a good girl. I know you want another chance. I know. It's just like it happens all the time. So
Yeah, girl. No, I feel it. Like motherfuckers just be on some stupid shit. But going back to what you were saying about pulling up, so I had to talk about this before on my The Jig Is Up podcast about being a pull up queen. So I know some men really fucking cannot stand that shit. But shit, answer your fucking phone. You have to worry about that shit. But that shit is toxic as fuck.
it is.
It is
immature.
toxic.
And I was
Yeah.
drunk, and it was like it was a girl's day.
So tell us about
No,
some of your crazy pull ups that you done, Vanessa.
Oh, I haven't done no crazy pull-ups, but I'm just saying, like, to some women are considered pull-up queens. But the one time I did, no. Well, okay, so with my ex, I remember when I had a speculation that he was cheating on me. I remember I called out of work. So I was working 2 jobs. So I had called out of work like damn near every, if not every other Friday to try to catch him in the act. So I would go to my morning job and then I would call out on my second job and I would pull up to the house and he'd just be like, "Oh, you're here early." So I don't know if he kind of like
Expected it?
caught the pattern and was like, "Oh shit." So I just know that it can't be this day or whatever. Cause I don't even remember why it was a Friday. But the reason why I started checking on him was because his daughter had lived with us, which that was a crazy situation as well, too.
Oh, y'all live together. So you used to pull up at home early.
Yes. So one time I was doing her hair, I was doing the baby's hair, and we were just talking. She was like, "Yeah, my dad's friend said da 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 da," and I was like, "Your daddy's friend? Who's your dad's friend?" And she was like, "Oh, I forgot her name." I was like, "Oh,
Strictly
mind
platonic.
you,
Strictly
you
platonic.
boy." And not only that, like the fact that you not okay. Granted, this is not like our place together, but still, like for you not to be like, "Oh, my homegirl came," or my home, like to me, I'm just like, as a for as respect, and you bringing around the baby, like I don't know. So I didn't like that too much. So I was like, let me try to catch this fool. And plus, I had like women's intuition and shit, so I never found out if he really cheated on me or not. And the only reason why I stopped pulling up doing that was because my boss like was like, yo, I'm checking the sheets. Like, I noticed that every Friday or every other Friday, whatever, like I noticed you call out, like what's going on. And I was like, oh, well, I'm only going to tell him that. So I stopped doing that.
Stepmama drama.
But the most recent thing I did was a few years ago. And so the guy I was dealing with, or the guy that I am dealing with, I should say.
Was or am?
Does he watch the podcast? Don't tell on yourself.
Well, no, he knows
Tell
what
on
happened.
yourself.
Well,
Tell
no,
on
he knows
yourself.
what happened.
Oh,
All I
okay.
know is that we were getting to know each other. Everything was cool. But before him, I was talking to another dude. So I'm a very transparent person. So I was talking to the other dude first. Then him and I started fucking around. So I was fucking with, well, I wasn't fucking with both guys because the other guy lived in Atlanta. But the other guy was just like ready for me to like just stop my life and go move over there. Like he was showing me the place that he was getting. He's like, yeah, 2 walk-in closets because I know you got a lot of clothes, blah, blah, blah. Like he was really trying to build a life with me.
I remember that dude.
You don't know him because he lives in Atlanta.
I know
oh,
he
yes,
lives.
yes.
Remember,
I'm
I did
sorry.
live in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
you did live
Don't bullshit.
in
Remember
Atlanta.
Remember that nigga used to I used to beg you to eat your little butt and shit. But
wait, what? No, this is a different guy.
But so yeah, 2 different guys in Atlanta like that.
Actually, 3.
Yeah, everybody. Hey, Nessa wasn't
You used to
giving
live
them
in
no.
Atlanta?
Nessa wasn't giving them no
Who,
cool
at
shit. Just
Chauncey?
letting them.
No, you.
No.
No, if you come out and visit. I lived out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he lived out there.
Nessa tell me how they could eat the booch, but they couldn't get no butt. For real. Flying them out. Just flying around there.
It's still like that though. No, there's some guys I don't let hit, but I let them eat it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So he wanted to do all that, and I kind of got cold feet because I was just like, as much as I say I want to leave California, I can't leave California. So I started getting really close with the dude out here. And then eventually, like one day, he kind of was just like, basically said he kind of like really liked me. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So I dropped old dude in Atlanta because I was just like, okay, just in case something pop off over here, that way I don't have to leave. So anyway, fast forward, him and I would do little like outings every month to really get to know each other. So nothing far, like we would get like a hotel in San Diego, or we would go to Long Beach and just hit up different things and get to know each other. So he thought we were on the right path. But originally I was supposed to go up to the Bay Area with the Atlanta dude because his cousin was graduating. And I guess because him and I stopped talking, oh boy, now thought that I wasn't going to go with him anymore because like, okay, you dropped him. You and I are, seeing what's good. And I was like, yeah, I'm still going. And he didn't like that too much. So he was at a bar one time. He ran into my homeboy and his girl. And he was like complaining about the whole situation. And I got upset because I'm like, well, we're not even together. So what you over there talking to my homeboy about this and that? So I'm sitting here blowing him up, texting him, doing all this shit. Like I didn't like that shit. And he didn't answer my call. So I put up on him. And I wrote a little note and put it on his car.
He'll be all right.
Like, motherfucker, you better call me. And he didn't like that shit at all. But we still rocking with each other till this day.
He didn't like that shit. He didn't like that shit. So when he seen you later, he choked you out when he was doing his thing. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know I'll fuck your shit up.
I mean, yeah, we did smash afterwards. Like that angry sex. It was
Toxic. Toxic.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, I do. But I mean, I feel like a lot of us are in these like toxic type of relationships because it's really hard. It's really hard to escape it. But we do need to heal.
Born.
We need to do better. Huh?
Need to heal. That's because you're born. People born in toxic environments, and that's.
I thought you said because I'm boring. I was like, what?
No, I'm saying because you're born that way. You're born into these situations that's toxic.
Dysfunctional families.
So they entertain this shit like me. I don't like all that old shit. Like I don't like ghetto bitches. I don't like drama.
Ghetto bitch though.
I know, but I'm not talking about you specific. I'm not attacking you. You're not my drama. You're not my problem. I'm talking about when I date women.
Yeah.
I meet women. I date them. If they open up their mouth and they sound all ghetto and all that shit, they automatically I don't like any of that. I want a lady who's elegant, very well spoken. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like ghetto shit.
That don't mean shit. She could still be ghetto as fuck.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, what if you met a girl?
Boy.
What if
it don't
you
matter how she talk?
What if you met a
It's
woman
generally not the
and
case.
she had her degree, she had a nice career going, she spoke, properly or whatever, but
And
when
she
she
had
got liquor,
potential.
but then she got liquor in her, and that's when the ghetto-ness come out. You gonna drop her?
Well,
I'm curious.
that's you know what I'm saying. You gotta weigh your pros and cons. So
Yeah.
if she was really cracking like that, beautiful and all this shit going on, career and everything, and was like, you know what I'm saying, like really like getting her way out in life and knew what she wanted to do, like if she could be worked with, then I would try to like bring this to her attention. Like, I'm not your street friends.
Mm.
Like, I might be a street nigga, I might be hood, I might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I only talk gangster to gangsters. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When I'm if I'm with some square homies, I'm on some square shit. When I'm with some gangsters, I'm on some gangster shit. When I'm with the party homies, we partying. I'm
You
not
act
one of your little.
accordingly.
I'm not one of your little. What's it called? Friends. You speak to me a certain kind of way. So I'm gonna check that shit out the door. So all that old shit, like like it's okay. Some of the shit is like we can have fun and be
Yeah.
goofy and laugh at shit, but I'm talking about
Yeah.
like really like ghetto.
So
Most like
I know what you're
define
talking
ghetto.
about. I know what you're talking about. Like, can't
I
shut
mean,
it off.
we might know, but like to our listeners that want to know exactly, like what
Like,
exactly is deemed as ghetto to
there's
you.
one there. Well, it's a thought process. It's the way you
Okay.
move, the way you like cutting corners all the time, trying to get over, or thinking a certain way, like thinking low budget. Like once you like you could be from the hood and then triumph. Once
Mhm.
you become above your circumstances, you automatically start thinking different. Once your mind
Okay.
is open and you're educated, not you know what I'm saying. Once you're intelligent, you're educated. It doesn't mean you just have a degree. Once you elevate yourself, you become you're not better than. It's not saying I'm better than people in the hood that's going through this and that. It's not that I'm saying I'm better than you. I'm better than the things that I overcame.
Mm.
And then when you have people that still want to live that kind of lifestyle, like come on, we can't be making money and getting money and still be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not about to be up in here busting down ramen noodles as dinner. You know what I'm saying? But not saying that that's what ghetto women do, but I'm saying like just in general, like it's so much shit, like that's you look at something like damn, that's ghetto as fuck. We ain't putting no tape on no motherfucking rear view mirror, side mirror if the shit
Mhm.
break off. No, we're going to get that replaced. That's why we have insurance. That's why we have money for deductibles. That's why we like it's just things that we're gonna do. Like, we're not about to be on some keeping it hood shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we are above our circumstance that we came from. When you had to do these things, you had to be ghetto. So now that we are in a better place in life, we are not going to be acting and living like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When you get around your little homegirls, y'all might talk around like, bitch, all that shit. When you're with me, it ain't no bitch, because I can't bitch with you, because you're going to be like, nigga, who you calling a bitch?
No, I feel that though. Like, I
Yeah.
feel that. I agree.
So instead of eating the cup of noodles and shit, you gotta go to the ramen restaurants. Upgrade.
No, not just that. It's just like
I'm just playing.
just the way you get down. You know what I'm saying? We
It's
got
funny you
Costco.
said that.
We got Costco memberships now, bitch. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't eating that. We ain't eating that Safeway and Food for Less right now. You know, so we got Costco now. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
don't
We
It's
getting
so
knock
prime
funny you
Food
rib.
for
say that
Less.
because it's really different strokes for different folks. Because my dude is the opposite. Like, he be like, "You so bougie. Why you act like that?" Da, da, da. He was like, "I like we used to be a little bit ghetto." He actually told me, he was like, "When you come pick me up, I want you." He was telling me what he wants me to wear or whatever. He was
Uh-huh.
like, "And I want you to have them swirls around your head. I don't want you to have some big old hoops." He's like, "I want you to look kind of ghetto." Like, he thinks I'm too bougie. He doesn't like it, and it's so funny because he thinks a lot of I don't know, people, like, kind of when you said like ghetto radie, he thinks I'm very feminine, and I'd be like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "You're so elegant and feminine and classy." I'd be like, "I."
That's cause he used to the motherfucking Chicanas that he grew up around in the barrio. I'm saying like,
He's
hey
not
fool,
from
you know what I'm saying, like that. Hey fool, that's how they be talking. Like, hey fool, you got me fucked up as
We
today.
grew up in the same neighborhood. We went to high school.
But I'm just saying, motherfucker might be used to them hood ass bitches, but I'm saying like, come on, dog. Like, my mama had a boyfriend, right? He passed away recently, right? I kind of feel bad, but then again, it's like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with you,
Oh,
but
damn.
because he was just, man, I had a sock on him and some more shit. So it's kind of like he was just a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? When he's just a bad dude, it's kind of like it's hard to feel bad
Hard to
for
feel,
bad
yeah,
people.
yeah. Right,
Yeah.
Even though I don't, even though I never would have wished death on him or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to feel bad for bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like,
it is what it is. Yeah.
right, nigga. I mean, come on, somebody being, doing too much. You know what I'm saying? But it's like she used to try to like. I mean, my mom's accustomed to certain things. It's not like she has all this money and she's living in top. Like, they was just going for apartments, and he like, why we getting an apartment paying this much money over here. Like we can go get one in the hood paying this. Like I'm not comfortable over here. Like some people, not saying that that's just your dude and he's saying you're bougie, but like, come on, like you're not comfortable in these neighborhoods, and he might be comfortable in these neighborhoods because that's what he's used to. So he hasn't overcome his circumstance yet because he still has to elevate himself. But
Yeah.
you're not going for that because you've already elevated over your circumstance or whatever, and you've never really been poor anyway, from what I
Yeah, I've
understand
never
anyway.
really lived in the ghetto or anything. No,
Right.
not at all.
So living in the ghetto is not something that you would ever accept. You know, if you fucking had to, and then you had another choice, and life just hit you hard, and everything just came crashing down on you. You know, we black people, we're gonna survive. We're gonna do what
But
we
see,
gotta do.
that's another thing too, because like I've noticed, like being from Florida or spending a lot of time in Florida and here in Cali, like y'all's definition of ghetto is a lot different. See, in Florida, we call it country. So like what you were saying, like with the tape on the window and the ramen noodles and all that, it's not necessarily ghetto, it's just like country. So I'm very country is what we call it. But here, I noticed on the West Coast, like y'all ghetto is like dangerous. Like it's like a different situation. Like, so like in the country,
You're in
like
the
it's
danger
cool.
zone.
Like everybody country, it's a happy place. But y'all ghetto is like a totally different situation.
But Miami and all this shit, like Dade County got real ghettos too for sure. Not
Yeah,
just
and
the
Dade,
country.
but I'm not from Dade. I'm from like the small town
Yeah,
where
but-
like it's like, you know,
But
it's
just
different.
but we got to compare big city living to big city living. You compare
Right,
Miami to San Diego,
Right.
they both got the most illustrious places. You got La Jolla, you got Star Island, you got, you know what I'm saying, like in Miami, you got all that. But you know what I'm saying, like yeah, the ghettos in Miami is dangerous. That's dangerous.
Right,
Just like the ghettos in
right.
San Diego can be very dangerous.
Right.
Who the fuck want to live in Meadowbrook? Who the fuck want to
Right.
live in Bay Vista? Who want to
Right.
live on 32nd and Commercial, or you know, on 41? You know, who want to live down there in the South Crest, like you know what I'm saying,
Right.
where shit's going down, where it's real gangsters outside.
Right.
And when you pulling up, you don't know, like you know, even though gangsters don't really fuck with regular people like that, not on that bullshit. You always know it's a situation. Like you know what I'm saying, like you could be at the store and it might just go down, it might go up, but
Mhm.
like I said, once you rise above your circumstances, the shit you can control, you're not gonna be willing to go below that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker call me bougie if they want to, nigga, but nigga, I'm sorry. I don't live in the hood no more. I'm sorry.
Right.
My neighbors is
And
white.
there's nothing wrong with that. Especially, and that's another thing too, especially for a black male. Like if I I can see things from different points of view. So if I was a black male from San Diego, which I've noticed a lot of black males in San Diego do come from the ghetto parts, there's no way in the fuck I would ever go back to that. You couldn't pay me to go. I would set my life goal as would be to get up out of the ghetto. There's no way in hell. I'm not about to be around no gang banging and gangsters and all that bullshit. No, absolutely
Like
not.
I didn't live in all. I didn't live
Mm-mm.
from El Cajon. I'm from Skyline. I lived in El Cajon, Spring Valley, some ghetto ass spots. I didn't live as far as like Santa Margarita Street. If motherfucker know Santa Margarita Street, other side of Imperial, you know, if you going up Imperial, you pass St. Stephen's Church going towards Euclid. You see them apartments, what they look like on both sides of the street, all them little houses, whatever. Then you go on the street that's next to it, behind it. Motherfuckers them been killed on them blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hood over there. Like you know, and I lived in a little apartment complex that you drive up this big ass hill. You know what I'm saying? It was like an 8 fucking apartment fucking up, you know, setup. But I done lived in you know, Oak Park before. Like you know, just some like hood ass shit. Some places I would never live. My daughter would never
Your
know what it's
daughter,
like to
right.
come over there. So
Right.
I had to rise above my circumstances. So that's all I'm really getting at. You know, but just as black people, we gotta do better. Like once we get better, we gotta keep being better. You know, we gotta keep wanting other people to be better. You know, when I said my neighbors is white and shit, I got one black neighbor, but my neighbors is white, some Asian, some Hispanic, but neighborhood is quiet. I'm the riffraff, you know, if anything, but
No,
we
you're
need more
not.
of our.
You pay your mortgage, whatever the fuck, just like they do. You ain't no fucking
I'm the riffraff. I got the baby
No, you're
mama
not.
pulling up.
Don't even say that.
No,
you're
I am
not.
the riffraff because
You
listen what I'm
pay
telling
your
you.
mortgage just like they do. You ain't no fucking riffraff black man.
How ain't the riffraff? I got
You
the riffraff
not.
going on.
How are
Everybody else in the neighborhood shit quiet. I'm the one that got the baby mama pulling up. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Well, you ain't got the lie, Craig. You ain't got the lie. Don't you ask that bitch for some money? You know what I'm saying? Burning rubber, pulling off, all of those shit. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh man. They look at me like, oh, dude, cool. But the shit he got going on in his house, man. know what I'm saying? But they be minding their goddamn business. I'll be like, yeah, call the police on this motherfucker. Not playing. But nah, real shit though. But but I watched this one. I'm gonna leave it like this because we kind of cutting it in.
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave it with this. I watched this Malcolm X speech. I watch a lot of Malcolm X speeches where I get deeper, and that's kind of more so in the next episode when I'm gonna get into reparations. And my other guest speaker, I want him, chime in on it too. He got a lot to say about it. But in this Malcolm X speech, he was like, you always see people, black men get out the, crabs in the bucket, get out the bucket, and then they like, oh, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my neighbors is all white folks, and you want to talk all big and stuff because they don't want to go live in their own communities and be putting money back in their communities, and want to act like they better than the other niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like that at all. But what I do want other niggas to do, let's not live in the segregated, communities that they gave to us and they made into hoods and they gonna let us have until they decide we want this land to gentrify because we done built some freeways by it, because the hospital by it. Let's be moving out on our own and doing better, and let's take over some of these neighborhoods that's in better places, right? And let's keep the property value up, and let's move into here and let's get some value. So let's get some properties that have value to it instead of buying, instead of only buying in the hood where kids like, come on, housing Skyline, like Skyline full of houses, but Skyline houses average price probably like 400,000. Let's be getting over into them Kearney, Mesa, Poway's, and all the other spots. You ain't got to be La Jolla, but let's go get into some of these places, Scripps Ranch, and all this shit where these houses are worth, double, or 300,000, where we actually seeing a value. In those communities, we can make our own communities, and they already built up too. We ain't got to leave the hood alone, but and not build up the hood because they're gonna gentrify it and build up the hood anyway, move everybody out.
I was about to ask that. What would be the opposite of gentrify?
Moving out our own hood on our own and taking over their hoods and gentrifying it with us,
or actually building up the black communities instead of tearing them down with gang violence and making the crime rates, make the property value go down.
Well, that's gonna happen regardless. Gang violence and all that shit gonna happen regardless, just because of the lifestyle that we live in and we succumb to, and the way that they designed it, putting drugs, guns in the hood, alcohol in the hood, taking the parents away. All that's gonna be what it is. You ain't gonna never stop that because that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. Prescription drugs ain't gonna go nowhere. People gonna keep dying, overdosing on them. But what we can do is for us, especially that are doing better, talk to those who are listening. At least try to talk to anybody we can, but the ones that are listening, focus in more on them. Make sure let's not be stingy with the knowledge.
Right.
Help them understand what's going on. We got to become more buyers of property, not Louis Vuitton, not Gucci, not rims. You know what I'm saying? Not sound systems and TVs and all that shit. We have to become bigger buyers of properties, ownership, things that accrue value. Let's take over some of these neighborhoods where houses are being sold because money talks and bullshit walks 1,000 miles. Don't give a fuck how black you are. They might not want to give a nigga a business loan, but you got that money, you got that capital put down on a home. You know what I'm saying? Take that PPP money, go start you a business with it for real. Go buy you a house with it. Shit getting forgiven anyway. Everybody think they're getting away. If you get away, get away. But take what the government took from you, then gave to you. Go take some more. But this concludes today's segment.
Yeah, I got Bay calling on a jail call, so y'all know I can't miss this. So I was trying to put myself on mute.
Bay calling, jail call. Anybody got anything that they like to say? For me, it's always shout out to my shit. Shout out to my dog Skinny. That
what happened?
Pulled up.
Disappeared.
I know.
He said he had fresh fish on the line. Fresh fish on the line. Nothing about that.
Really
he had
skinny.
He had to hit some cheeks real quick, so he had to
Well, I hope
he had to pee out.
I hope he strap up, Skinny. If you can hear this.
His new girl. He like his new girl, so he got a black woman too. He like his black woman.
Strap up till you ready.
All right, y'all. I love you to death. I gotta go. I gotta press one.
We'll see you later. You, Vanessa.
Bye, y'all.
Any takeaways? Catch you later.
Yes,
Any takeaways?
yes.
Anything?
Just a quick shout out to fucking Clint
Bye,
Cody.
Radie.
Bye, y'all.
Alright.
I
Just
don't know
a
how to
quick-
end. I don't know how to leave.
Just put it. It says end like on the bottom right. It should be
End
a
or
red
leave
button.
meeting. Get out of here so we can talk about you.